Hello, welcome to another video. My name is Mina Avam, also known as Tender Tones, and this video is going to be a little bit about my creative process. So thank you for voting. If you were one of the people that voted for this video in my Tender Transmissions channel on Instagram. And if you aren't in that channel, you can go to my Instagram and join that. So, not to get too a stereotypical artist, but I would say that I do not have a method of like A, B to song, like A, B to video. It does not work like that. For me at least, I found that some of my favorite pieces of music or my favorite visual concepts, they usually come from me when I'm just an open channel. Now, what I mean by that is that I'm just feeling good. Probably haven't eaten, honestly. When I fast or unintentionally fast because I'm just creatively hungry and just obsessive, like it really is about reaching flow state and being open to anything and not in your head so much, not judging. When I've tried to force like a song, like sit at the laptop and just like, okay, let's start writing, it's usually a no for me. There have been times where, yeah, I made something. Was I in love with it? No, most likely not. I can't think of any of the times, like any of my favorite songs that have happened like that. All of my favorite songs are like, I'm literally getting woken up out of bed at 3 a.m. and I have to get to I just have to get on the computer and just go, or I have an idea and I voice memo it, and then I use that later when I can get to my computer. Like, it's always like it just hits you. And it's kind of like when I've heard people describe DMT, I've never done DMT myself, but like you get that invitation to like go through, and if you don't go through, then like you miss it. And I feel that way with my creativity. Like if like Michael said, if I don't make this, like he's gonna give it to Prince. God will give it to Prince. Like, so it's always that urgent. It's always like, I gotta record this, or God will give it to Kali Uchis, I guess. But yeah, I really have to just have as much fun as possible. The most random thing will inspire me. Like, I honestly could just be going for a walk in nature. Boom. Inspired. I can be in the kitchen doing dishes. Boom. Inspired. I could be watching a documentary or a movie or show. I'll be watching shows and I probably look like a crazy person because there's probably hella voice memos where it's just like a song and cacophony and just chaos of the whatever show I'm watching on, and I'm singing to a whole other BPM like that. But something about the way the colors and the motions or the scenes, like it just, that's what I'm hearing. And yeah, I once I get going in that mode and that level of obsession, I'll listen to stuff, and then I'll listen to a song I record like a million times. That's why it's also dangerous, because I will be up till the sun comes up listening to the song, and then I'll hear ghost harmonies, I'll hear ghost just what I should be doing next, and then I'll have to go touch it up, you know, or just if it's a mix and I hear like I'm probably kind of a diva, annoying to work with, because I will literally listen to a song 5 million times and have notes like, okay, this one hi-hat is bothering me, or this note I did, I don't really like that anymore. It kind of sticks out. And yeah, I prefer having engineers and producer, although I can produce for myself, and I enjoy it. I enjoy the demo. Like, I enjoy getting it to a place where it's like, this is the song, like you could hear where I'm going. But as far as the refinement, I would never put anything out if it was up to me to mix and master my own music. Maybe one day we'll get there, but as of right now, it's just I'm always ready to just get to the next song. And then even when I'm making the song, I'm already thinking about the video half the time. So it's like, let me get to their next video. I'm also self-funded independent artist, so like delegating has been a thing for me, and I'm just grateful whenever I can afford to delegate, because it really is a lot. And having to be creative director, stylist, songwriter, artist, performer, director, that's already too much. One of my favorite videos too that I spent so much bandwidth on was my Christmas. I did 2 music videos for my Christmas EP called Tender Night, and I spray painted a window, and we had to like clamp it up to like 2 tripods and like make it look like I was inside like a foggy, snowy house, and I got fake snow, and I just did all this, just put all this effort into it. That, you know, makeup, hair, all of that. Probably still spent less than how it turned out. Like, it looks like I have a budget. And I will say that's just creativity. And I will say that growing up with less does give you an upper hand in the way that you can be ingenuitive, and I definitely am resourceful. I've definitely always had that muscle of mine being exercised, where I'm like making the most out of less, or the way my dad used to put it, like he make being broke look good, because you would never know. You would never know. The way that I carry myself, and the way that I post and edit, and the way that I do my music, it's in there too. So I do feel like that's why these Nepo babies try to cosplay as poor, because there is a connection there with just that muscle of creativity, just being like, I pretty much had creative ankle weights on my whole life, and it gives you a certain level of authority is not the word. The word escapes me, but it pretty much just means you're valid. Like, you're valid. And speaking of how creative I am, I have another song coming out called Amazing, and I am working on a secret side project. So, new music coming from me and a special guest. We got a little duo. See you in the next video.